Hi, I'm David. Welcome to my channel, My Yard Sale. Hey, today, well, happy Saturday, first of all. Hope you're having a great Saturday. Hope you're having off to a good weekend. Tomorrow, I am going to be posting my normal health update, so if that interests you, do me a favor and check back and check that out. But in this post, I'm going to talk about my protein shake. So I've spent the better part of 5 or 6 months buying and testing, refining ingredients to make what I feel like is the best protein shake, probably better than, well, definitely better some of the other commercial ones that I've tried, but maybe not cheaper, but close to cheaper. Like I have to buy it in a bigger bulk, but I think overall per serving it's probably less priced. So I'm going to go through the steps, the benefits, and the products. But I will tell you that I'm going to add an ingredient list to this post. So if you missed any of this or you want to go back and revisit it, you can go back and check the ingredient list in the description of this post. So when I was testing protein sources, I tested whey protein, and I got to be honest, whey protein, for some reason, my metabolism just didn't agree with it. It caused me inflammation and just wrecked my body. It made my life very difficult with whey protein. So it was suggested on this channel that I check out plant protein or pea protein, and I did check it out, and I found success. I feel like it's a good solution. Now I know that there's different kinds of proteins. In this particular solution that I'm using, I used pea protein. I think now there's a bunch of different kinds of plant proteins, which I haven't tested them all. I'm probably not going to test them all. I found pea protein be the one that I actually like the most. It's not like over flavored. It's not under flavored. It actually metabolically does me well, and it has all the nutrients that I need protein wise in my diet. So this particular solution is based on pea protein, but you can feel free to substitute whatever protein you want. Good luck. I'm just suggesting pea protein because I know that it works. I know that it has all the ingredient in it to be successful as a protein substitute. So again, I'm using pea protein, and I've got a couple of solutions here that I've tested both. One is a 2 pound, it's a 2 pound bag, and the other one is a 5 pound bag. And I found them both equally good. I like them both. Now the important thing to me in all these ingredients, including the pea protein, is non-GMO, organic, like natural, mostly natural. And I don't know how much these companies have to adhere to this, because I've read horror stories about things that are labeled organic, but they actually aren't organic. But this organic thing is important because we all want to eat foods, especially when we're drinking them, that don't have glyphosate or bug poison or just damaging ingredients in it. So I found a couple of companies that I feel pretty secure eating myself, and I feel like if I'm going to eat it myself, I have no problem suggesting it. So the base for me is pea protein. Now again, I got to tell you, pea protein doesn't taste bad, but it's definitely not delicious. I think it needs flavor. I have to add flavor. So I'm suggesting cocoa powder, I'm suggesting cinnamon powder, and sweetener. These three flavors, I can probably flavor anything and eat it and not have a problem with it. Now the good news is you can use these flavors to add to this protein shake, or you can add it to baked goods or whatever you want. You can actually add that. You can add the protein to baked goods. You can add these ingredients to anything that's going to include. It's going to include some of these products I'm suggesting, but it's going to make anything that you're eating have more protein and definitely have more flavor. Now I've tested out a couple types of cocoa, all the way from the Walmart cocoa, the baking cocoa, to this cocoa that I'm suggesting. It's I think it's black cocoa. It's dark. It's bold cocoa. And I like the idea of cocoa because cocoa actually helps your body increase stem cell growth. Like you can increase stem cells by, I think they said 60 to 80% by eating cocoa, and that's a tablespoon of cocoa a day, which a pound of cocoa, you can add it to an overall mix of this protein mix, or you can add it as needed. I sometimes will add it to the overall mix because I just like to have all my flavors in one, but sometimes I will add it. Like sometimes I'll add just cocoa because I want to have something more chocolate flavored, but sometimes I'll add cinnamon because I want things to be more cinnamon flavored. So the flavoring, cocoa powder, a quality organic cocoa powder is important. Cinnamon flavor, again, a quality organic cinnamon flavor is important. And then I use allulose as a sweetener. Now I have used sugar. I will use sugar sometimes. Actually, I will add a little bit of sugar sometimes just because I feel like my body doesn't need sugar, but my body definitely uses sugar differently than it does sugar substitutes. And allulose is a non-nutritive sweetener, but it is a sugar substitute. So I use allulose for the most part, but I will add sugar to the same ingredient list for myself because I feel like adding a little bit of sugar here and there maybe isn't necessarily a bad thing. So again, for flavor, cocoa, cinnamon, and sweetener. That's all I need. I can pretty much make anything out of that base of those three things. So for texture, I like pea protein because it doesn't taste like anything. Some people will say it's powdery, or I don't remember the exact words they use, but some people don't like pea protein because it's powdered. It's powdered peas. They dry the peas and they powder them. So it's powder. And it can get clumpy, it can be chalky. I get all that. And some people just don't like that. I don't hate it. I don't mind it. I know that it's benefiting me health-wise, so I would eat it regardless. But what I do like is I like to have some texture in my mix because I want to chew on something. I want to swallow something that's going to feel like I'm eating something. I could drink 3 or 4 shakes, protein shakes a day, even though I know I'm getting 50 grams of protein. I don't feel full. It doesn't feel like it fills me up. So I have to add texture things to my shakes. So some of these things that I add, I lately found pumpkin seeds. And I guess you could use any seed. I could use even peanuts if I wanted. But pumpkin seeds add a lot of nutrients to this mix that taste good. And pumpkin seeds, they're kind of like, they're a little bit like sunflower seeds, I guess. And you can chew on them, you can eat them. They make my stomach feel a little bit fuller. I enjoy this shake with pumpkin seeds. Pepitos is what they call them. I like adding pumpkin seeds to my mix. I really enjoy it. And they float, so I can mix up my shake. I can drink some of the mix, and then I can eat a couple of these seeds off the top, which I enjoy that. I actually enjoy the shake more that way. So pumpkin seeds is one thing that I add. I add chia and flax seeds. So pumpkin seeds does add magnesium. The nutrients, again, I wanted to add these things that add a lot of nutrients. So chia and flax seeds adds magnesium, omega-3s. There are nutrients in chia and flax seeds. The thing with chia is it gets like a little slimy, I don't even know what you call it. It gets like a little outer shell in the chia that makes it a little bit slimy, but I don't not like it. I definitely prefer the pumpkin seeds better, but I'll add the chia and flax seeds as a nutrient. Plus, I actually like the flavor of flax seeds. I like the taste. I would eat flax seeds whole if I bought those instead. But I do like ground flax seeds because it's nice to just make it into the shake. So again, pumpkin seeds, chia, and flax. And the third thing that I like to add to this shake is Are you ready for this? Coconut flakes. And I buy this online. It's not super expensive like it is when you buy it in a little 8-ounce bag from Walmart or from your local grocery store. You can buy it more bulk. Again, it's organic. It's non-GMO. It's not, I mean, I don't know that it can be called healthy, but there is health aspects to it. But I like coconut flakes. I like the way that when I chew it up, it feels like I'm eating. And these three texture things, they make me feel more full. Again, I could drink a lot of protein shake. I know that I'm getting the nutrients that I need, but I'll not feel full if I add these three texture things to this shake. And I could probably add more things, and I will add more things. And as I get those added, I will add them to another post. And you should subscribe and check out those posts, because I will add another post of the texture items that I add to my shake. But these three items that I added, I enjoy this shake so many times more than just eating protein powder. These make my shake taste more like a meal than like just a powdered shake. So those are the three things there that I love to add.